Tributes are pouring in for former President Jimmy Carter, who died yesterday at the age of 100. The 39th president was an advocate for human rights and a Nobel Peace Prize winner. He's being remembered by lawmakers on both sides of the aisle for his impact both in and out of the White House. Jimmy Carter was little known nationally when he won the presidency in 1976, but he faced an even tougher test for re-election in 1980, a challenge from the most famous name in American politics.
Yeah, John Keller now has the story of an epic showdown between Carter and Senator Ted Kennedy.
Mr. President, your brother Ted said recently on television that after seeing the cares of office on you, he wasn't sure he would ever be interested in being president.
An awkward moment at the 1979 dedication of the Kennedy Library because Ted Kennedy was just 18 days away from launching a primary challenge to President Carter, a decision with major impact on local and national politics. Carter's presidency was beset with economic problems and international crises. And after years of projecting pressure to run for the White House, Kennedy saw an opening.
People are very distressed by the partial answers of Mr. Carter on the economy. The economy is the key issue.
The president's reaction?
And he said, well, of course, if he gets in, what was
Legendary Boston political strategist Ed Jesser was press secretary for Carter's re-election campaign.
He reacted more effectively to the fact of Watergate, the post-Watergate condition of the American electorate, than anybody who ran against him. He was better at it. I won't lie to you.
The Kennedy political operation was famously skilled and aggressive, but the peanut farmer from Plains didn't get to the White House by shrinking from political hardball.
Senator Kennedy is well known as the largest spender, perhaps, in the history of the United States Senate. And the only reductions in expenditure that I know he has advocated is cuts in the defense budget.
For me, a few hours ago, this campaign came to an end.
By beating Kennedy so soundly, Carter punctured the myth of the family's political supremacy and opened the door for other local pols to go national. And while 1980 ended in defeat for Carter, the loyalty he engendered from his political allies lives on.
He's the hardest working, the smartest, and the most decent human being who ever held that office, in my mind.
And that was our John Keller reporting. A state funeral for late former President Carter scheduled for January 9th. President Biden has also declared it a national day of mourning. Flags are going to fly at half-staff in Carter's honor for the next month.